I hope you're all safe in this big ice storm and that you still have power. I have trees crashing down all around me because I live in a wooded area, so I hope I can stay online long enough to complete this video for you. One of the topics we would have discussed in class today is a slogan to go with the name of your new company. A slogan is distinct from the name because the name is pretty much permanent. Some companies do change their name, particularly if they get embroiled in some kind of scandal and they want to have a fresh new name that distances the company from its unfortunate past. But in your case, your company is new, your name is new, and so now you want to build a little bit of excitement, a little bit of connection to your audience. So you need a slogan to go with that name. There are basically two kinds of slogans. The first and the easiest is what I call the action campaign. It's a sort of call to action. You might even be commanding your audience to do something. The most famous of these is the Nike slogan, "Just do it." Notice it's in the command form. Nike is so famous that "do it" is already understood. The "it" would be buy our product, or wear our product when you're playing sports so you can win, or win when you're wearing our product. So "do it" is well understood. For your company, that would not work because your company isn't very well known. Another example is Ford Motor Company. The most recent slogan, and they've had many over the years, is "Go Further." That's a great choice. It's short, sweet. Go is a word associated with moving, which is a good thing for an automobile. And further gets the idea that maybe you can go further than the competition. So there's a metaphorical sense of that, and there's also the physical sense of you're going farther on the road. And a sort of bad example is a very old V8 commercial. This is the tomato-based juice. Some decades ago, they had a campaign where the commercials would say, "Oops, I could have had a V8," and the person literally would slap his or her head. What psychologists found over time was they were training their customers to think about V8 after they had already drunk some other drink. So that's not a very good idea. As a result, V8 changed its slogan, and now its slogan is "Drink Smarter." That makes a lot of sense because it's a drink, so commanding people to drink is great. Smarter gives the idea that our drink is more nutritious, it's smarter for your body, and it also carries the metaphorical sense of you're more intelligent than those people around you who are drinking sugary soda drinks or energy drinks that are destroying their body. So those are just some examples of what an action command should look like. Your slogan should be very short. The shorter it is, the easier it is to remember. My rule of thumb is it should fit on a bumper sticker. Another kind of slogan is a slogan that answers the question why. Why should you buy this product? A very famous one right now is the L'Oreal slogan, "Because you're worth it." Notice it's not a complete sentence and the question is implied. So the company is telling the person, give yourself permission to spend a little more because you're worth it. And that makes the customer feel really good and would motivate the customer to spend a little more than the person might spend for a less well-known product. And then the final example is a little more complicated. The Subaru's latest slogan is "Love," and there's a colon after that. "Love, it's what makes a Subaru a Subaru." A little more complicated because inherent in that is we build a product that's going to take good care of you. And of course the commercials that go with that show crashes that look pretty bad, but yet the people lived. That's a bit complicated, but it's an interesting message because it says to the customer base, we love you, we want to take care of you, and it builds the idea of trust and reliability. So I hope those examples give you some food for thought, and I look forward to seeing you on Monday. Bye-bye.